Gory J here with the new comic book releases for this week. But first, I'd like to implore the community to watch Watchman's latest video. If you're not subscribed to him, please subscribe to him. Check out his stuff. But in his latest video that he put out yesterday, he just has a great message in it at the beginning of this video. So I just think everyone needs to see it. It's a very positive message, and I think it kind of, it hit me. It was a really good message, and much respect to you, Watchmen, for saying that. Okay, on to the comics. Before I start with the new stuff for the week, I did pick up a few things that came out in previous weeks, either last week or a few other weeks that I missed. So I'll start with those first. And the first one I got here is Spider-Gwen number 20. I think this came out last week. If you see there's some claws popping through that. This is the Earth 65 version of Wolverine. I'm guessing this is probably his first appearance. And there is a Kitty Pryde version of Wolverine on here. And she is going by Shadowcat, I believe. And she has claws too, plus her phasing abilities. Don't know if she's been used before. I don't know a lot about Spider-Gwen and her universe. But I thought it was pretty cool, so may want to give that a shot. I've seen this in a lot of videos. Pestilence number 1. A very cool cover, and I read it, and it was awesome. Medieval times with a twist, and I will not give it away in case you're looking forward to reading this and haven't read it yet. But pretty cool. I'm definitely going to try to pick up the next one, which I think came out this week. Royal City number 3. This is by Jeff Lemire. This came out a few weeks ago. Just picking this up because it's my favorite writer. I collect wedding covers. This is the plastic number 1 wedding cover. So definitely had to get it. Very much a swipe of the Spider-Man Mary Jane wedding cover. You see the crazy serial killer there on the front marrying his sex doll. This is one that my LCS did not get the week it came out, but he's got it now, so I picked it up. It's X-O Manowar number 3. Been enjoying this a lot, and this has got me pumped for the new Valiant relaunch or launch or whatever they're doing in the fall. So very cool. Alright, now on to the stuff that came out this week. The new Walking Dead 168. This is a very cool white background cover with Negan and a lot of the folks there bowing to him. So interested to see what's going on there. And also picked up the variant Gay Pride cover. Just thought this was cool of Jesus ripping apart a zombie, or a walker, if you will. Pretty cool cover. Now this one I kind of got on the fly, The Divided States of Hysteria, number 1. Just an impulse pick up. I seen it on the wall or behind the counter, and I asked my LCS guy if I could get it. He asked if I was easily offended, so I told him no. So I don't know what's going on in here. It may be a lot of controversy. I don't know. I haven't read it yet, but it kind of looks like by the cover it may be. And the Reborn finale, Reborn number 6. This has been an awesome series. This is a $6 issue, so I'm guessing it's got a lot of meat to it. If you haven't checked this out, check it out. Got Mark Miller writing it, Greg Capullo art, very amazing artwork. Okay, on to DC and Marvel. We've got here the new Harley Quinn 21. Got to pick up this Frank Cho cover B. Just an awesome cover. Love it. DC Comics Bombshells number 28. Some of the best covers every time this book comes out. Love every one of the covers on these. Wonder Woman Steve Trevor Special, #1. This is a one-shot. Basically, I guess they're capitalizing on the Wonder Woman movie with since Steve Trevor had a big part in it. So I had to get this too. And continuing the Black Dawn storyline is Superman #24. I don't know if this is the conclusion or a continuation, but I'm looking forward to reading it. Nightwing #22. This is Blockbuster Part 1. Bane Conquest #2 of 12. Was not a fan of the first issue, but I went ahead and picked up #2 because it is part of a limited series. I'll probably give this at least 3 issues, unless this one is just so terrible I can't stand it. Batman #24. Every epilogue is a prelude. So something is supposed to be... There's supposed to be a surprise or a revelation or something in this issue. I don't know what it is. I think it's been spoiled on some sites already. I think I've got an idea, but I'm going to read it to find out. I'll probably go ahead and read it today so I don't have it spoiled for me. And the last issue of Dark Knight 3, The Master Race. This has been going on for about a year and a half, the Frank Miller series. This is the finale. It's been okay, but it's been hard to keep up with just because of the infrequency of the release of the books. But I've enjoyed it for the most part. Okay, on to the Marvel books. Secret Empire Brave New World #1. This is a limited series. This is also mini stories. Like this issue here is featuring Namor and the Invaders. There's a Giant Man story and a Gwenpool story. I read this last night. The Namor story looks like it's got some, will hold some water. No pun intended. But it seems like it's got repercussions a little bit for what's going on with Secret Empire. The other two I could have did without, the Giant Man and especially the Gwenpool story. They just basically filler. So what I'm guessing is every issue will probably continue the Namor story, and then probably follow up with a couple of mini stories behind that. So, but I'll probably check it out. I don't think this is essential, but I know I did enjoy the Namor story. All New Guardians of the Galaxy #3. So there it is. Daredevil #21 with Luke Cage and Echo on the cover. I read this last night. It was okay. Oh, actually, the story was okay. The thing at the end that it shows was really cool, and I'm looking forward to seeing what happens next. The Amazing Spider-Man #28. This is the conclusion, I believe, of Spidey versus Norman Osborn, and I heard this issue is just straight up slugfest. Spider-Man Deadpool #18. Thought this was the last issue, but actually it's the last issue of the Kelly McGinnis run. #19 will pick up with a new team. But I mean, this even looks like a final issue. So I haven't read it yet, but I did flip to the back just to see if it was continuing, and it is. New #1 this week, Iceman. This is one of those X-Men books for Resurrection that I don't have a lot of hope for. But it's something I got to try out because it's X-Men, so it may be pretty cool. X-Men Gold #5, cover swipe of New Mutants 87. Sentinel on the cover with Gambit, Old Man Logan, Storm, and Kitty Pryde in the crosshairs. So this has been a fine series. Look forward to reading it. And I think this is the big book I'd consider this week. Darth Vader #1 from Volume 2. This starts out the story of, I believe, right after Episode 3 with him becoming Darth Vader. And I think this issue goes into how he developed his red lightsaber. So Charles Soule is the writer of this. He's the one that does Daredevil. He does curse words for Image. So he's a fairly good writer. So I look forward to reading this. That's it. That's all I've got for this week. We'll have... I'm going to try to do something this weekend. So be on the lookout for that. And I will appreciate every one of you that are watching. If this is your first time watching and you liked what you saw, please subscribe. And I'll see you guys in your videos later this week.